Hi guys, welcome back to another flow. Today we are going to do a full body, strong and slow, beginner friendly flow. It's going to be a quicker practice, so really goal is to get you in here, get you into your mats, get you into some movement and some breath, and then get you feeling good to send you into the rest of your day or your evening, your week, or weekend. So let's dive in. We're gonna start in a child's pose. So big toes together, knees wide. We're gonna go ahead and slide the arms out long, melt the forehead down. And we are just going to arrive and settle into some nice deep breath to let all the layers of you just slowly start to arrive here. So a nice big inhale through the nose. Nice big releasing exhale out the mouth. Let it go. Really lengthening out our breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Several more cycles of breath just like that in your own timing and pace here. Allowing your mind to clear with each breath. Letting yourself slowly arrive more and more into this present moment, in this space with your body on your mat. Physically just letting yourself get heavier and heavier on your mat, relaxing deeper and deeper into this child's pose with each exhale. Letting the shoulders relax, the chest drop further towards the mat, the hips sink back further. If you want even greater of a stretch from the lats and the shoulders and through the side bodies, you can even inch those fingertips a little bit further out towards the front of your mat. Let's take 2 more cycles of breath here to get moving. Inhaling. Nice big exhale. Maybe the biggest, deepest breath you've taken all day. We'll take an inhale. And we'll release that exhale. From here, we're just going to spread through all 10 fingers, grounding down through the finger pads, the knuckle pads. And our next inhale, we're just going to round out the spine, bone by bone. Eventually landing shoulders over the wrists, and then we exhale, arch the spine, sink the hips back down towards the heels. Taking several cycles like so. You can keep the eyes closed, you can flutter them open. These can be as big or as little as you'd like. You could even take some small little spinal rolls through center. The goal here is to just get some length through our spine, our core, our hips, our shoulders, really our main channel here. Just slowly warmed up and just building that heat and that strength very subtly. And then eventually, next inhale, we round forward and then flat back, neutral spine. Wrists come back to stack underneath the shoulders if they weren't there already. Knees are gonna tuck underneath the hips. Toes are tucked. We're just gonna get a little sway, a little gentle rock, side to side. Getting some length through those side bodies. And coming back through center here. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips still. Again, toes are still tucked. Some cat-cows. Inhale, we arch the spine. Exhale, we round it out. Inhale, we arch. Exhale, we round. One more here. Inhale, we arch. Exhale, we round. Coming back through center, flat back, neutral spine. Next inhale here, we kick that right leg out, hip, knee, ankle in line, flexing through the right foot, toes pointing down towards the mat. We're gonna take one more breath here, inhaling. And then exhale, we trace that line straight down, tap the toes. Inhale, we lift high. Exhale, we tap over to left. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, we tap through center. One more here. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we tap left. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we tap through center. Inhale, we lift. And as we exhale, we bend the knee to about 90 degrees here, little hamstring curl. And then exhale, we kick it out 2 more. Inhale, little hamstring curl. Exhale, we kick out. Inhale, we curl in. Exhale, we kick out. From here, inhale, just one more curl to bring us in. And then as we exhale, we're gonna keep this 90-degree angle in the leg, and then we're just gonna tap that right knee down towards the left to meet the left. Inhale, we kick out. Exhale, we tap 2 more. Inhale, we kick out. Exhale, we tap that knee down. Inhale, we kick out. Exhale, we tap that knee down. Next inhale, we're keeping this 90-degree bend through the right knee, keeping left knee stacked underneath the left hip. Right toes are still tucked, right foot is still flexed. And then from here, we're just gonna kick that leg out to about a 45-degree angle. Inhale. And then exhale, pull it back in, some clamshells. Inhale, we extend out. Exhale, we pull back in, really getting that glute medius fired up here, that external rotation through the hip as well. Inhale, we kick out. Exhale, we come back in. Next inhale, right arm, right leg, left arm extends, left palm pacing in towards the midline of the body. Exhale, we're just gonna hold for a moment. Inhale, right toes are pointed, and then exhale, knee to elbow, we crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we crunch it in. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, extend. Right leg stays exactly as it is. Right hip squared off to the mat. Right toes pointed, hip, knee, ankle in line. Left fingertips are gonna come behind the head, elbow wide. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow to elbow. We crunch it in cross body. Again, keeping right leg as is. Inhale, we extend out. Exhale, we crunch. Left elbow to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we crunch. Inhale, we extend. And then as we exhale, again, keeping that right leg as is for a quick moment, lots of balance and strength in that core, stability through the core happening here. We're gonna reach left fingertips towards the ceiling. At this point, we can flex the right toes, right foot, drop the right toes down, and then exhale, we're gonna thread that left arm through, drop the left shoulder down. Again, right leg still staying extended, right arm is staying bent. Nice thoracic twist happening here. Inhaling. If you ever are having a little trouble with balance here, feel free to modify by popping that right knee in so both knees are grounded. Inhale here. And then as we exhale, we're gonna unravel everything back to our tabletop, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Coming back to that little rock, that little sway side to side. And then we're gonna move this sequence through the opposite side. Coming back through center, few cat-cows. Inhale, we arch the spine. Exhale, we round it out. Inhale, we arch. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we arch. And exhale, we round it out. Coming back, flat, neutral spine. Right toe stay tucked, right knee stays grounded to keep us nice and stabilized and grounded through center. Left leg kicks back, left foot flexed. Inhale here. Exhale, we tap that line straight down. Inhale, we lift high, hip, knee, ankle in line. Exhale, we tap those left toes over towards the right. Inhale, we kick up. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, tap to left. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we tap to right. I apologize, I said left last time. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, little hamstring curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we curl. Inhale, extend. Awesome job. Exhale, we curl. Inhale, we extend. Exhale one more time to curl us in. Inhale, tap that left knee down to meet the right. Exhale, we lift, keeping that 90-degree bend in the knee here on this left side. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, clamshell. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, clamshell, that 45-degree angle out. Exhale, we tap, keeping that bend through the knee. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, left leg, right arm kicks out. Exhale, take a moment, meet the shape, pointing through the left toes. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, need to elbow crunch it in. Quicker pace here today. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Nice and strong and controlled though. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we crunch. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, we crunch it in. Last time, inhale, we extend, and as we exhale here, we're gonna flex through the left foot, right fingertips come behind the head, elbow wide. Inhale here, exhale, elbow to elbow, we crunch through center. Hips stay nice and square to the mat. Inhale, kick out. Exhale, we tap crossbody. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, we extend, keeping that left leg lifted for just one extra moment. As we take our next inhale, right fingertips retie. Whew, there's a lot going on. As we exhale, the left toes tap. Inhale here. Exhale, thread that right arm through. Right side of the head drops, left arm stays bent. That thoracic twist on this left side. If this is a little bit too challenging, there's a lot going on with balance and strength and stability, and you're doing great. If you ever need a little bit of a dial back, just bring that left knee in. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale, filling up. And then as we exhale, coming back through center, wrists under shoulders, knees come back underneath the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, we press back towards our child with the knees hip distance apart, the toes are tucked. Arms slide out long for a moment. Forehead melts, forearms can melt down. If you ever want to melt your forehead or your chest to a bolster or a block, feel free to bring that in through center. One more little blast through a nice foundational pose. And then we are going to wind things down pretty quickly for the sake of a shorter practice, but nonetheless, lots of full body happening today. Lots of lower body, upper body, lots of core strength and stability, a mix of strength, a mix of length. One more breath here, inhaling. Nice big exhale out the mouth, let it go. Okay, options for this next shape, we're gonna meet in a down dog, but option if that doesn't feel super great for you today. Honor what you need, always do what serves you today and in this moment. So option to just come in our next sequence, we're gonna come from our tabletop to our down dog, and we're just gonna take a few moments kind of moving back and forth between those two poses. Feel free to just move it from tabletop back to that child. Tabletop, back to that child. So take what you need, leave what you don't, as always, out of this practice. Really, again, let it honor you and serve you. Okay, we're gonna start wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, toes are tucked, tabletop, if we are prepping for that down dog. Again, child is an option if you'd like. Okay, so from here, hips are gonna pull up and back. Keep as much of a bend in the knees here as you need to and as you'd like. Neck is gonna be nice and loose. We're not tucking the chin to the chest, and we're not also looking between the thumbs here. So take a few little shakes and nods of the head just to kind of keep it nice and loose, let it hang heavy. From here, option to bring the palms up to a block if that would feel good for you. Feel free to always narrow the stance, so you can walk the feet in a step or you can walk the hands in a step. That's just gonna make it a little bit more accessible. So nice bend in the knees as we need to, or you can extend. Heels are moving towards the mat. That doesn't mean they need to meet the mat by any means, but they're just leading towards to get that nice length from the heels all the way to the glutes, moving through that full posterior chain. Spreading through the fingers, grounding down through the palms, really pressing out through the pointer finger and the thumb here to really get that nice firm traction, that nice steady, strong base. We're pulling shoulder blades away from the head and neck. Tailbone reaching up and back, belly button pulling into the spine, knitting that front rib cage in, biceps rotating in by the ears, so that little internal rotation through the upper arms. We'll take one more breath here. Inhale, filling up, and then exhale. We're gonna drop right back down to our tabletop. Take a moment, maybe you wanna get a little rock side to side. Maybe you wanna come back, sit the hips back towards the heels. Just come into a little shake out of the wrists. And we are gonna do that 2 more little bouts of hanging out in our down dog or our child's pose. So from here, we're gonna come right back through center, wrists under shoulders, toes tucks, fly those hips up and back, down dog. A moment or two to hang out here. Again, hands can come up to blocks. Walk a step in to narrow the stance with the feet, or for hands. Either way you want to narrow it out. Hips pulling up and back, staying connected to your breath, knitting that front rib cage in. Take as much of a bend in the knees as you need to. Little internal rotation through the upper arms, so biceps by the ears, pulling shoulders away from the ears. Head and neck stay nice and loose. Little shakes, yes, no. Spreading through the fingers, pressing out through pointer finger and thumb. One more breath here. Inhaling. Exhaling. We drop right back down. And then we're just going to land in that one more time before we really chill things out. Awesome job diving into our down dog, our big foundational pose that we use to link. So many sequences to warm up the body, to come back in, to link right sides and left sides, and so many things our down dog is used for in our beautiful practice. So from here, again, if you want to sit back, keep the toes tucked or untucked, shake out the wrists, feel free. You can even stay up through kneeling for this one as well. And then one more down dog is gonna do it for us. So from here, coming back through center, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, toes are tucked, or child's pose. And then we're gonna fly it back, down dog one more time here. Inhaling, exhaling. A few breaths here. What we don't want to do as well is pull that head beyond the shoulders and put those shoulders in a little funky, unstable position here. So again, stay forward a bit, biceps by the ears, staying strong in the shoulders. Inhaling, exhaling. One more here, filling up, letting go. Next inhale, we'll just come forward, back down to our table, little rock forward, lots of engagement, even in that rock forward, in the core and the shoulders. From here, we're gonna untuck the toes, if we haven't already, big toes together, knees wide, sinking back in the hips. And for the sake of our shorter practice today, this is the final shape we're gonna meet. So feel free, if you'd like to take something else, you could always bring legs up a wall. You can always come down onto the back and come into your Shavasana, our corpse pose. Take what you need. And when you find that space, we're just gonna allow our breath to return back to its natural rhythm. Allow the body to get really nice and heavy on our mats and soften. And as we do that, just doing a quick body scan to notice if we are in fact holding tension in any spaces still in the body. And give yourself permission to just let it go. Settle in. And we're going to hang out here in stillness, allowing yourself to really come back into you and your inner world. Landing here for several cycles of breath to seal our practice for today. Really honoring yourself for showing up, to move, to breathe, and giving yourself the gift of this practice that you get to learn just a little bit more about yourself every single time you step on your mat. Last 3 cycles of breath we'll take together, deepening the breath to bring ourselves back into the body. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. 2 deepest breaths maybe you've taken all day, filling up, letting it all go, whatever it is for you today. Dropping tension out of the face, space between the eyebrows, the hinge of the jaw. 1 more big breath here. Filling up. Nice final release. Let it go. And wherever you are, if you happen to be in a child's pose, we're just going to walk those palms back towards us and sit in this wide stance seated position for a moment. If you're in Shavasana, stay there. We're going to bring 1 hand to the belly, 1 hand to the heart. And we are just going to take a final big breath together for our strong and controlled practice we got to land in together today. So nice big breath in. Nice big breath out. Let it go. Thank you so much for flowing with me, and I will see you in the next one.